Hello and welcome to a new video. Subscribe. This is a new channel that I'm starting and I will be doing Reddit content and I'm starting off with entitled parents. So without further ado, let's begin. Entitled parent tries to steal my seat. Wow, I have a broken leg. Angry emoji equals entitled parent. Balloon equals not that entitled kid. And okay emoji equals big info. This is about 2 years ago when I had a broken leg. My parents are the type of a-holes that leave me stranded at school and won't pick me up no matter what. My dad has work till 5, so it makes sense that he won't pick me up. But my mom sits home on her lazy A, doing nothing all day, and usually has a car available. Luckily, I have a bus station right near my school, about 10 meters or so. And when I get to talk to my friends on the way home, so it's not really that much of a problem. Alright, on to the story. So I'm sitting there in one of those seats that fold down in the disabled area, about 2 stops in when I see a mother with a kid who's about 11ish. I didn't give much thought since it was a random person getting onto the bus, probably picking up her kid from school. Also, keep in mind that the bus is full since it's the end of the day for most people. Angry emoji. Mom sees me and walks over to me. Hi, could you please give my son your seat? He's been standing all day and really wants to sit. You're young and surely you could be standing up more often. So, just when you think about it, it's kind of dumb. But, I'm just making some pauses in the video because, well, no, I'm sorry, man. I would any other time that I have a broken leg, then it would be majorly uncomfortable for me to stand since the bus is packed and it's a bumpy ride, so it would cause me pain. I don't care that you have a broken leg. My son wants to sit there. Give him the seat. A bus passenger offers to give the seat, but the mother refuses and says that her son wants to sit in the so-called foldy seat. Mom, stop. We can stand. Ignoring kid. If you don't get out of that seat by the time I count to 3, I'm gonna have to take you off myself. 1, Mom. 2, TF is happening. The entire bus is watching her. 3, she grabs me by the hand and tries to yank me off. How you say it? Explain. F7, you crazy bitch, get the F off of me. Because she made me put pressure on my broken leg, which in turn hurt a lot. Let's go off my hand in a shock, like she wasn't expecting any sort of reaction. By the time some people grabbed the mom away from me and keep her near the door while the kid was watching, as soon as I reached the next stop, the good people of the bus kick her off and kick off the bus. All I watched just as being served. They were faint. Damn it, Mom. As the doors are closing, when I arrive, I stop. I thank some of the people that helped me and leave hoping that this will never happen to me again. And it hasn't happened ever since. Too long, didn't read. Mom tries to kick me out of the seat, gets justice. So that one was weird. And my voice narrations, I have some stops every few seconds because I am using audio after recording, so I can't really see what's being said in the video. So just understand that and don't think anything else. So yeah, I'm just doing it for the next one to come out. And EP takes my earphones and complains about my music. First of all, I'm not a native English speaker, so sorry for my grammar mistakes. This happened a few weeks ago in a train. EP equals entitled parent, EC entitled child. I sat there listening to my music and just looked outside the window when a woman and her child entered the train. EP told EC to sit down next to me, and I didn't pay much attention to that until EC started to tap my arm. I pulled out my earphones and asked EC if she could listen to my music. I usually listen to hard metal and don't think that music is appropriate for a child, so I say no. I put my music in again and forgot about the child until someone tapped my arm again. It was EP. EP, why won't you let my child listen to your music? Me, I don't think you'll like the music. I'm sorry. EC, Mom, I want to listen to her music. Don't be such a bee. Let my child just got out of the dentist and he did a great job. He deserves it. Me? Sorry, I had a rough day too, and I don't have any music on my phone that would be appropriate for your child. I am sorry. F off. Me? Sorry? Then I put my earphones back in. EP grabbed my earphones out of my ear and gave it to her child. Me, excuse me? EC starts crying and EP takes the earphones to find out what I was listening to. EP, that's disgusting. How dare you poison my child with your music? Me, a bit furious. It's not my fault that you took my earphones. EP, I hope you'll regret that. You're such a bitch. Random guy, sorry lady, what's the problem? EP, she let my son listen to her devil music. Me, the next stop was mine, and I thanked the guy and left. I don't know what happened to PC, but I actually don't care. The story may sound weird because that's mostly because of my bad English, but I hope you have a nice day. TLDR, I guess. Basically, it's over. But this was a good story, and well, not good story. It was a story that leaves a bitter taste in your mouth. Ian breaks my arm because I won't give my phone to a kid. Oh my god, I can already see this is gonna be horrible. First post, any constructive criticism would be appreciated. Some background. This happened about 1 year ago when I was 13. I got a new phone at 7 a few days before the incident. Characters. EM equals entitled mom. EB equals entitled brat around 8 or 9 years old. F equals friend. Me equals micro elevator. So a few days after getting my new phone, I headed with a neighborhood park with F and we were just playing some mobile games on our phone. Around 10 minutes later, me and EM and EB entered the scene. Me and F ignored them at first, but then we heard EB screeching about how he was bored and that he wanted EM's phone to play on, and I looked and saw EM and EB sitting on the bench in front of us. EM was extremely overweight, important detail, and EB looked a bit underweight, also an important detail. EM then told EB some excuse not to give him her phone, and then saw me. EM, EB, how about you go ask that nice kid over there for his phone? Unfortunately for me, I didn't know what was about to come. EB walked up to me and said, "Give me your phone." And I was absolutely shocked on how rude I was. But then again, he was still very young, so I cut him some slack. Me, I'm sorry, but this is a brand new, and I don't want to risk damaging it. Why didn't you ask your mom again? I was a little annoyed, but I tried to be polite. Then EP ran back to Ian and told her what I said. Then Ian suddenly stood up and started marching towards us. Being an introvert that I am, was preparing to run away at the first signal of trouble. F followed my lead, but backed away from the bench, hoping not to be part of whatever was about to happen. Ian, after a very dramatic walk toward me, says, Why won't you give me some of your phone? He needs it more than you do. F starts taking a video after she says, "You see the compressing rage in your voice?" Me, man, I'm sorry, but like I told your son, I don't want to risk damaging it. Yeah, said, "Tell me, would you be worried about it getting damaged?" I had no idea what point she was trying to make, so I went along and said, I'm sorry, but like I told you, I don't want to risk damaging anything. I had no idea the point she was trying to make, so I just went along with it. I suppose I wouldn't be too concerned, saying that it was a huge mistake. Okay, it belongs to my sentence, so you don't have to be worried about it anymore. Oh my God, how is that possible? And then proceeded to mutter selfish jerk under her breath. I heard this and was fed up with her BS. So I said, listen lady, I'm not giving you or your kid my phone. If he wants a phone, give him yours, or better yet, buy him one. Ian was taken back. She wasn't used to anyone denying her anything before, so then she started yelling, you don't need that phone, Mr. Ricken. My son is better than you. And you will never be. Give it to him now. She was panting at the end of the sentence, and I was so furious that I didn't even know how to begin expressing my anger. So I said no, outstanding on my part, and she unexpectedly shoved me to the ground. He then proceeded to stand me over. And I was to F that seemed frozen in fear, but still felt me. And Ian jumped off from my arm and I was blinded with pain. Ian snatched my phone from my hand and I was blinded with pain and proceeded to walk away. Luckily, cops arrived in time. Turns out someone called the cops on them before Ian confronted me due to her being banned from the park. And walking straight up to Ian, looked at me and F, and then heard what happened. Ian. Well, me and my son were having a relaxing day at the park when this thug went up to EB and snatched his phone away from him. Well, me and my son, so she made it look really believable too. And the cop turned to me and F and said, do you have anything to say? I shook my head because who would believe me over Ian, even if she banned from the park? Then F walked over and showed him the footage. The cop then turned over and looked at Ian right in the eyes. When she knew she was busted, Ian tried running away, but only got a few feet before the cop caught up to her and arrested her. A few weeks later, I found out that Ian likely to be put away for a long time. It was because it was found she didn't have a large amount of drugs in her house, and also due to the fact, due to all other felonies and misdemeanors EM has committed. I didn't hear anything about EB though. Hopefully he's in a better household now. Too long didn't read. EM tries to take my phone. When I say no, she breaks my arm and gets arrested. Wow, that was really weird. But yeah, this was the first ever for me, my first ever video. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.